Canadian Physical Activity Guidelines, ages 65 plus years. Reference from the Public Health Agency of Canada in association with the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology, the Healthy Activity Living and Obesity Research Group of the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, and Participaction, presented by Kara Reeb, registered kinesiologist at the Chatham-Kent Community Health Centres. Did you know the Public Health Agency of Canada, in association with the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology, the Healthy Activity Living and Obesity Research Group of the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario, and Participaction, have developed physical activity guidelines for Canadians? These guidelines can be used as a way to maintain a healthy lifestyle and enhance your quality of life. Please consult with your healthcare provider before beginning any new physical activity routine to be sure it is safe for you. Not sure what qualifies as physical activity? Physical activity is movement that increases heart rate and breathing. It is any bodily movement produced by skeletal muscles that requires energy expenditure. What are physical activity guidelines? They describe the amount and types of physical activity that offer substantial health benefits for Canadians. So what is sedentary behavior? These are postures or activities that require very little movement. Some examples include prolonged sitting, watching television, playing passive video or computer games, extended time spent on the computer, and motorized transportation. What are sedentary behavior guidelines? They describe the recommended amount of time that Canadians should reduce their involvement in sedentary pursuits in order to reduce health risks. Moderate intensity physical activity is usually a 5 or a 6 on a scale out of 10. As a rule of thumb, if you're doing moderate intensity activity, you can talk but not sing your favorite song. You're working hard enough to raise your heart rate. Vigorous intensity physical activity is usually a 7 or an 8 on a scale of 10. If you're doing vigorous intensity activity, you will not be able to say more than a few words without pausing for a breath. Your heart rate has gone up quite a bit. Moderate to vigorous physical activity is a combination of both of these. This is what you're aiming for to meet the guidelines. Energetic play is similar to this, but it's more appropriate for the way that young children move. It refers to activities for young children that gets them working hard, breathing heavily, and feeling warm. For older adults 65 plus years of age, to achieve health benefits and improve functional abilities, adults aged 65 years and older should accumulate at least 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous intensity aerobic physical activity per week in bouts of 10 minutes or more. It is also beneficial to add muscle and bone strengthening activities using major muscle groups at least 2 days per week. Those with poor mobility should perform physical activities to enhance balance and prevent falls. More physical activity provides greater health benefits. Let's talk intensity. Moderate intensity physical activities will cause older adults to sweat a little and to breathe harder. Activities like brisk walking or bicycling. Vigorous intensity physical activities will cause older adults to sweat and be out of breath. Activities like cross-country skiing or swimming. Being active for at least 150 minutes per week can help reduce the risk of chronic disease and premature death. It can also help to maintain functional independence, maintain mobility, improve your fitness, improve or maintain body weight, maintain bone health, and maintain your mental health and feel better. Pick a time, pick a place, make a plan, and move more. Join a community urban polling or mall walking group. Go for a brisk walk around the block after lunch. Take a dance class in the afternoon. Train for and participate in a run or walk for charity. Take up a favorite sport again. Be active with the family. Plan to have active reunions. Go for a nature hike on the weekend. Take the dog for a walk after dinner. Now is the time. Walk, run, or wheel and embrace life. Examples showing how to make it work for older adults, 65 plus years of age. Mei Ling, age 68, is recently widowed and wants to spend more time being with people. For the first time, she has looked into the activities offered at the retirement community where she lives. She and a friend decided to try badminton and water aerobics for the first time in their lives. On some days of the week, Mei Ling babysits her grandchildren, Jamie and Melanie. Mei Ling fits in 2 days of muscle strengthening and 165 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity while trying out new activities and spending time with family. Juan just turned 73. He has always been moderately active and wants to stay that way. However, he has retired to a small rural community that doesn't have a recreation facility. So he invested in an indoor bike and planted a garden. These are moderate and vigorous intensity activities. Juan uses his green thumb to get 2 days of muscle strengthening and 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous physical activity while working on his garden. A blank log to get you started for older adults 65 plus years of age. This log is a personal weekly activity log to record the total minutes of moderate to vigorous intensity aerobic physical activity accumulated each day in bouts of at least 10 minutes, and the days that you do muscle and strength building activities. Add them up each week. For more information about the Canadian Physical Activity Guidelines, please visit the website at www.ccepguidelines.ca. For more information on how the Chatham-Kent Community Health Centres can help enhance your health and well-being, please visit our website at www.CKCHC.ca.